get out what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious.
Morning. Good morning. And welcome to the Glass is Half Full. It has been a hot second. And by a hot second, I mean it's been probably a couple years. Oh, wrong light switch. Yeah, since we have posted anything on, one second, on the Glass is Half Full. So we're gonna have to reintroduce all the kids and everyone to this thing. I'm getting ready to do haircuts. So, I am Amy Glassett, the mom. Let's do youngest. Shane is right here. He has definitely grown. He's gonna be going into first grade next year.
I'm 6.
He's 6 years old. And then there's Ira. Here's Ira. How old are you? He's 8 years old. And what grade are you gonna go into? 3rd grade. That's kind of crazy. Yep, you're going into first grade. And then my oldest, why don't you come over here? He's on his iPad, so he's not listening to me very well.
I've been trying to figure out how long it's been, but
So here's Cole. Right there. Cole, how old are you?
10 gonna be 11 this year.
And what grade are you going into?
5th grade.
5th grade. And then we have Lily, our dog. We have our messy house. And then we also have some birds now. So the gray one, you can see back there, is Muffin. And that light blue one is Blueberry. Muffin lets us hold them. Blueberry does not. Let me zoom back out here. And then my husband Chris is in the bathroom, but you'll see him later. So like I said, I'm getting ready to cut hair. So I'm gonna go get the stuff finished to get ready. We have kind of just a busy day today. And we're gonna go for it. We're gonna do this. We're going to start back up on our vlogs. So I'm not gonna say they're daily, but we are starting back up on our vlogs.
My bangs are so long.
Your bangs are so long, so we're gonna cut the hair.
Touch my head.
There must be love, there must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, quiet
shirt because there was hair all over it and I was very itchy and I was gonna take another shower. So I already took one today. And I just finished using my Cricut to cut some stuff out on vinyl. It's just my kids' names. It's nothing super duper fancy that I'm sure you want to see me design and stuff like that. But what I'm going to be doing now while eating my lunch, because I have my lunch here, I got these floss and needle craft organizers on Amazon. They're small little ones compared to the one like I have, which mine isn't like the biggest one I think you can get, but I figured it's a good kid size to start off, and my kids really want to learn how to cross stitch. So I got one for each of them so that they can have, he didn't leave, he is here.
I told you.
He is here. I got one for each of my kids.
He's a dragon in your house.
He's a dragon.
Dragon.
I swear I saw a dragon.
You gotta stop there, because if it's longer than 30
I
seconds,
know,
copyright.
but copyright, you gotta be careful. I also got, I thought these were gonna be smaller. I read the measurements, but in my head, they were smaller, but it's okay. So it's like the size of an Altoid tin. And inside, and I'm putting their names on these as well. Inside there are 2 cross-stitching needles, which they blend into the tin so you can barely see them. What I should do is get like saying this out loud so my husband can hear me, a magnet like sticker thing, so we can cut it out and put it on the bottom.
Nice eyeballs. Yeah.
I said it out loud so that he would hear me, so that he would just get the stuff at some point. Because I don't go to stores right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic and I really don't. Chris is the only one
I read a really scary article about that today.
We'll talk about it later. Chris is the only one that really leaves the house. He does his hospital run and stuff like that. My kids do go play with people at this point who also have been like just staying in. Like it's...
They play outside.
They play outside. I don't let kids come into my house. Other kids come into my house, but they play outside. But I don't go anywhere. Chris does his hospital run. He goes to the stores that I need him to go to, but he's the only one that leaves the house pretty much. I go to my classroom because it's been a long time since we put things on this video. I am a teacher now. I am a special education teacher. Last year I taught at a high school. This year I'm moving to an elementary school. So I do go to my classroom to help to like decorate and stuff, but I can't go there until like August now. They close it down. So there's little scissors, and these scissors you can just open up and use for cross stitching. And so each of my kids have a pair of those as well in their little cross stitching tins. So I'm gonna go ahead and start just cutting out the vinyl names and use my big old roll of transfer tape, paper tape stuff, and I'm gonna just start putting it on here. First I'm gonna eat though, so when I start going on that, I will show you guys me doing that. that is done. I made Shane's little container and Cole's and Ira's, and they have their names on their little tins as well. So that's done. I just need to wrap their thread, and then on their pattern, I can show it to you guys. I got a book on Amazon with kids patterns. The only problem is some of them don't have like the standard like thread names on it. So my husband had to find like a conversion one online, and it doesn't look like it exactly matches. I mean, it'll work for the purpose of them just learning how to do it. But I need to go through and like change on their pattern the name of the threads that we got so that they know what they are, because I'd rather than use those names. So I'm gonna clean up my mess, put my Cricut away, and get to wrapping threads. Here we go.
I was spinning. I could always tell it was the end of the beginning. When you're coming over here, there's no need for pretending. I try not to be careless with the signals that you're sending. I got
my kids aren't in this very much today, for the first day, unless they want to come in and help me do things. Shane's out playing with friends, Cole's on the Switch, and Ira's on his iPad, so they're just not really in this all too much today. But I am right now, what is on my pants? I don't know what that is. I have a desk that I am gonna put together and put right over here in this spot. Like I said before, I am a teacher now, and last year was my first year, this past year, and so we ended the year with that whole COVID pandemic thing where we were teaching from home, and it sucked. It really sucked. One sec, my dog. Really sucked. So two things here. Well, three technically, I guess. So one, I want to have this area set up because the county that I live in is the third worst in the state that I live in. Like, it keeps just getting worse and worse and worse. Because people aren't really respecting the whole social distancing. And I'm not doing the best either because, well, I stay home. I do let my kids go out and kind of play outside because I can't keep them in the house. So I'm not doing the best with that either, and I'm willing to take all the flack for that if I need to. But I need to prepare for next year if we end up doing home-based learning again. I want to have a setup that would be more conducive as a classroom instead of me sitting on a recliner chair or at my kitchen table or something like that. I want it to look more like a classroom, especially since I'm going to be doing elementary school. So I'm setting it up for that purpose. The other purpose is, I guess you could say, is I do VIP Kid. And I say I do VIP Kid, but really what it is right now, every 2 weeks, I get one student at 6:30 in the morning. I don't really think that's considered doing VIP Kid. but it's a class every 2 weeks. It's another $15 a month, which really, I don't know if it's really worth my time. Last year I was doing it and I was making over $2,000 a month, and then this year I reapplied and it hasn't been going super well. But with that being said, I just got approved 2 days ago to teach on a platform called OutSchool, and so I am gonna start doing that. And so again, I wanted this section set up for that online teaching environment. So it'll kill 3 birds with 1 stone to just set this all up. So now I need to put together the desk, and the desk is out there. So you'll see me bringing in pieces and then struggling to put it together, and it's gonna be lots of fun. So here we go.
Hello everybody. So I'm Chris, I'm the dad. I think that's obvious. What I'm doing right now, obviously I'm in the car, is I am doing my job. I've changed jobs since the last time that we vlogged, and sorry, it's kind of hard to talk and pay attention to the road at the same time. So I've changed jobs, and I now work as a hospital courier. So what that means is I run lab samples from the hospital in the town where we live to another hospital about 30 minutes south of where we live. And I started doing that in March, about 2 weeks before all the COVID craziness happened. And I was doing it once a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And then I think it was in April, might have been April, I'm trying to remember, because the hospital started scheduling surgeries again, and they test everyone who goes in for surgery for COVID. So because they started getting more COVID tests going on, they asked me if I could do 2 runs a day. So I do one in the afternoon, and then I do one in the early evening, which is just COVID tests pretty much, but it's still between the 2 hospitals. So yes, it's a lot of driving, but I really enjoy it. It pays well. But yeah, it's a lot of mileage on our car. It's a lot of gas. Even though our car gets really good gas mileage, I still fill up gas about every 3 days. But you know, our car gets about 27 to 30 miles per gallon, and it costs me about $20 to $25 to fill up. So it's not super bad. But anyway, so I'm on my afternoon run right now. The reason why I'm taking you guys with me is because where we live and on my run, I get to drive through a canyon, which is really pretty, and I thought I would take you guys through the canyon for a little bit and let you see kind of what I get to drive through every day. For me, it makes the drive a lot more enjoyable. Actually, a couple weeks ago, it was really rainy, and we were having a lot of rainbows. I think I ended up seeing 4 rainbows in the span of 3 days. I think one of those days I saw like 3 rainbows in one day. One of them was a double rainbow. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But I will flip you guys around and you can see part of the canyon that I get to drive through every day. Talk to you later.
measured and remeasured this desk to see if it would fit with this like cart next to it. It doesn't fit. But the cart's gonna end up going to my classroom. I just have to wait to get into my classroom until August. So now I need to figure out where I'm putting this cart. The desk will go up against the wall at night, and then when I'm teaching it will get pulled out, so it's not gonna like stay out all the time, because that would take up a lot of space. Like, this desk is way bigger than I thought it was. So like going all the way up against the wall, it's not too bad. I mean, it definitely sticks out, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. This cart might just end up staying here until August, like right here in front of the window. I don't know. I'll have to figure it all out. Things falling. So, I have a couple other things that I'm going to be putting together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and try to clean my room now. This is tiring. So I will see you guys later.
I fear somehow, yeah, I could fall in love with you, but I won't, not here.
video tonight, so I'm gonna close out on this on the first day's vlog. We tried to film the like intro kind of thing today, and by the end of the day my kids were done, so we didn't quite get there. So hopefully that'll be up on tomorrow's vlog. But I just wanted to say hey, and that we're leaving, and I'm gonna edit. So, and I realized the chair I'm getting for my desk tomorrow is too big, and this doesn't go up as high as I wanted it to. So there's that. That's awesome. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.